In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to change your lighting from this to this using the 3-point lighting setup, and I'm gonna teach you that today. But before we get right into the video, if you want to learn about photography and you feel like your experience is holding you back from having the career that you want, then I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Southern New Hampshire University. Southern New Hampshire University, or SNHU, has one of the largest accredited nonprofit online degree offerings in the country, and I want to talk to you about the digital photography degree. In this program, you get to learn about the latest camera, lighting, and editing technology. And in this program, you can complete your degree with a portfolio you can work on to advance your career or land your first job. There are multiple terms that start throughout the year, so you can complete your degree at your own pace. In this program, you get to have 24/7 online accessibility, meaning that you can complete your degree at your own pace and when it's convenient for you. And lastly, SNHU is radically affordable, and their online tuition rates are some of the lowest in the nation. So go to snhu.edu/Timoteo, which is also linked in my description, to see what the digital photography course is all about and to see the current average salary for a digital photography associate degree is, and to request free information about the program. When you request for information, a real person will hop on a call and discuss how the program can benefit you personally. It only takes one click to find your calling. So go to snhu.edu/Timoteo, which is also linked in my description, to learn more about digital photography and other degrees that SNHU has to offer. Now back to the video. But before we get started, why do we even need to consider having good lighting in our videos? Because having good lighting brings up the visual quality of your videos. It makes you look like a pro. It also lets you set the mood for your video, and overall it'll make your viewers see your video a lot better. Lighting is so important. A lot of pro YouTubers would agree to these 3 lighting setup, and that's what I'm going to teach you today. Having good lighting will set you apart from being an amateur YouTuber to becoming a pro YouTuber. The main idea of this video is that in this 3-point lighting setup, you get to attain a good lighting setup for your YouTube videos. So the 3 lights that you're gonna need is a key light, a fill light, and a backlight, and I'm gonna explain what those 3 means in just a second. So the key light is your main light source. It shines directly to your subject, and it's usually positioned either to the right of the camera or to the left of the camera, depending on the person. The key light that I'm using right now is the light source over here. You can see directly that it is the brightest one on my face, and it is actually the product I would like to show you today. This is the Sensyne 60 LED light, and it is meant to be as a selfie light or just a fill light. However, because of its features, I was able to use this as my key light. It has a high capacity battery for all day use, and you can use this plugged in with a USB-C cable. It is light and compact, and you can adjust its brightness, and as well as you can adjust its light temperature. It comes with 2 mounts, a clip mount and a stand/laptop mount. You can either stand it up or let it sit on your laptop or monitor, whichever you prefer. Overall, this is a pretty good product for small spaces, and I was able to use this once again as a key light. The second light source you should have is the fill light. The fill light is filling in those shadows on the other side. As you can see there, I have a softer light on this side of my face where it's not too harsh of a shadow over here. And the third lighting that you should have is the backlight. The backlight, as it says in the name, is positioned behind the subject, and the purpose of the backlight is to separate the subject to the background. So how do you set up this 3-point lighting setup? Well, first of all, what you need to do is turn off all your light and then move from one light to the other, starting with the key light. Put your key light on, then the fill light after, and then the backlight as last. Place your key light and your fill light wherever you want, and just keep adjusting your key light and fill light to wherever you feel is best for you. Right now I have my key light set up on my monitor and my fill light above. By doing this, it eliminates the shadows on the back. If I place my key light and fill light to the back of the camera shining bright at me, it creates shadows in the background, and for me, I did not like having a shadow over there, so that's why I positioned my lighting this way. Now, what if you don't have a backlight? You only have a key light and fill light? Then I suggest doing the same thing. Turn your lights off and set up your key light and fill light. And the last tip when it comes to lighting is that if you don't have the budget for having a key light or fill light or backlight, use other ways to get lighting. Well, first example is you can use your windows. If you get good lighting from your windows, make sure you utilize your windows to get good lighting for your videos. You can use your windows as your key light. Second tip is that be creative in getting good lighting for your videos. You can use lamps or any other type of lighting so you can get your key light or your fill light. And lastly, make sure to consider harsh versus soft lighting. You don't want your face to be blown out by lighting, so make sure it is soft lighting and it's just perfect. Or in my case, I use gift wrapping paper to soften the lights to create a fill light for my videos. If your lighting has features to adjust its brightness, that is perfect. The Sensyne selfie light is perfect because you can adjust your lighting and it's very inexpensive. And that's it for today's video. If you're looking for more tutorials or you're looking for product reviews, make sure to check my channel out and see you on the next video.